Hi Capricorn, and welcome to Esotera Tarot. Today I'm pulling energies for you and your persons, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So if you don't see your story here today, then check one of my other videos for your other placements. And if this reading does resonate with you, then let me know in the comments below, and check the description box for my Calendly links if you're interested in a personal one-to-one reading. And with that, Cappy, I'm just going to jump straight in and get you energies for you and your person. Show me Capricorn, please. Capricorn, what's going on with our happy Cappies? Show me what's going on with Capricorn, please. Ooh, straight out the gate. Okay, we've got the King of Swords in reverse. You were like, I'm not talking to them. I don't know who them is. These are too many. Three of Pentacles. Reverse King of Pentacles. You got commitment on its side there, looking a bit 1K. Fire's going out there with the Knight of Swords Knight of Wands in reverse and the Moon in reverse. You're telling me, yeah, there's a lot going on. Okay, we'll get some clearer cards, please, Cappies. Right, can you show me the connection and Cappy's person's energy, please? Hermit on its side, okay, and we've got the Three of Swords in the upright. Well, your person is like devastated. They're heartbroken, they're hurting. You're not talking to them, or I'm guessing them, because this is a connection reading, or someone. You want to say something, but you're not saying it. And the connection itself is suspended. That's what I'm getting from the Hermit. For healing purposes. It's like check back later. Pending. That kind of thing. Okay, Cappy. I'm curious. So we've got the Tower going in here at the bottom of the deck. What's happened, Cappy? What's happened? Tell me about it. Spill the teacups. Right. Ooh. Let's see what's going on under these energies. Why aren't you talking, Cappy? Come on, you could talk to me. Okay, right. Show me the King of Swords in reverse, or the Capricorn's energy, please. The King of Swords in reverse. The King of Swords. The King of Swords in reverse. Oh, there's been a row. There's been an argument. Five of Wands, okay. Justice and the Ace of Cups. So there was a beautiful, brand new emotional beginning for you. Something about it was unjust, or you're looking for justice, or it felt right. No, it felt good. It did feel good. Then, I don't know what is, which is like just, the energy just starts going wild. Competition? Options? No. This is just conflict. This is straight up old-fashioned conflict. It started off really well though. So what happened there? Right, let's clarify the connection. Why are we in this like state of suspension here? What's this big old pause button with the Hermit on his side? It's like neither of you have retreated completely. Maybe you're not talking, which is why you've got reverse King here. But yeah, I'm guessing the connection is still there. Right, can we clarify the Hermit, please, on his side? Why is the Hermit on his side? Okay, one wants to come out here. Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Pentacles, King of Cups. It's like you're saying there's love here, so there's no question that there's love in this connection, Cap. But then there's also a need for self-care and time. Okay. I mean, this could be a classic case of you spent too much time together, you stop bickering, you stop rowing, and then one of you's like, I'm out of here, and you don't speak for a couple of days, what we call a lover's tiff. But it doesn't have to be a lover, it could be a friend, it could be someone at work, but there's definitely been a parting, but you're showing me there's still love, there's still care, the connection needs time. Okay. Right, can I get Capricorn's person's energy, please? What's this Three of Swords? What are they upset about? Something's upsetting them, Cappy. Right, Capricorn's person's energy, please. Capricorn's person's energy. Capricorn's person's energy, please. Capricorn's person's energy. Ace of Pentacles. Death. Ooh. Judgment. So they're trying to do stuff a different way to what they normally would do. They're in the middle of a major change. I don't know if it's connected with this argument you've had or conflict that's happened. Something's changed from them as a result of a brand new kind of beginning or a rebirth. It's like a rebirthing event. But they've emerged changed and gonna come and offer you something. They got something. They got some. There's some kind of opportunity either coming in for them, or they're offering you an opportunity. I don't know. Let's clarify. Sorry, Sag. Make sure we've all have the same amount of time. So just checking where we're at. Right. Okay. Can I get the 5 of wands in your energy there, Cappy? It's like you're pissed off and they're sad. No one's winning here, Cappy. Right, can I get the 5 of wands in your energy, please? There, Capricorn. 5 of wands. Are we upside down? No. Do you know what? Who was it? Who have I just recorded? Saggy just had the 8 of wands in reverse. You're like, I'm not talking to them. Right, okay, yeah, we've got that one. Yeah, we've got the Page of Pentacles. And then we have the 6 of Swords in reverse. Have you been through this cycle with this person before? It's almost like you're going back to them from a period of distance to go, hey, here you go. I've got this thing I want to do. But it's like the energy wasn't right, or they pushed you away or something. Like they weren't as embracing as you thought, or they were upset about something. Let me clarify that Justice card. Justice? Justice, please. And the Moon. The Queen of Cups. And the High Priestess. Oh, you've been doing a lot of soul searching there, Cappy. You're very in touch with your intuition and your heart space. You've gone into the depths of your psyche with the Moon. Like, you've been doing a lot of healing, a hell of a lot of healing energy here. Glow up energy. You feel balanced in yourself. That's that Justice card. I think you might have felt like you were kind of getting away from yourself a little bit. So you kind of maybe retreated back just to focus on yourself, get more aligned. And now you've kind of come forwards. Maybe this person's gone like, well, where have you been? That kind of thing. Okay. Can I get the Ace of Cups, please? The Ace of Cups. I think they're mad you vanished for a bit there. The Ace of Cups. Or drew your energy back from them. The Ace of Cups. But probably for a good reason, Cappy. Right, yeah, I thought so. The 3 of Swords. The Emperor and the 2 of Swords. I'm not surprised to see the 2 of Swords. So at some point in the past there, Cappy, you were disconnected from your heart space, your intuition. Because see, the 2 of Swords, she has her back to the water. And the water's emotions here. So I think you may have been going at something a little bit too logical, maybe a little bit too rigid. Because you've got the Emperor here as well. And it was just causing a bit of heartbreak. Sorry, I feel like I'm picking on you. I'm not picking on you. It's just it's coming up in your energy. I have to report what I see. And you were approaching something that needed a heart connection, but you didn't. You approached it probably a bit more logically and with a harder line than was required. This caused a conflict, a heartbreak or something. So you were like, right, okay, I'm going to go within, get back in touch with myself and my heart. And you do that and you rebalance yourself. And then you come back round to this other energy going like, here, I've sorted myself out. And they're like, no. And it's actually met with an argument. So you were like, well, now I've done all of this hard work on myself. You've just shut down. You're not talking to them at all. At the moment, anyway. Okay. Right. So you were like, oh, sorry, I tried to make up for this. Here, have this little pentacle. But they were like, no, I don't want that pentacle. I want a bigger pentacle. You're giving them the Page of Pentacles. They want the Ace of Pentacles, that kind of thing. All right, can I get the Ace of Pentacles? Now we're on the subjects for Cappy, please. The Ace of Pentacles, please, for Cappy. Ace of Pentacles for Cappy. Well, Cappy's person, please. Ace of Pentacles for Cappy's person. The Ace of Pentacles for Cappy's person. No, not... yeah, High Priestess. Well, now it's their turn to be out of touch with their intuition. Yeah, Death. And the 3 of Cups. So I think they were afraid of like whatever distance this was. They were like really enjoying their time with you. And then this distance from you was felt by them. They went into a state of a little bit of chaos because they lost touch with their intuitive feeling, which indicates that they probably lost touch with their heart. Plus it's coming up under the 3 of Swords, which is heartbreak and pain. And that's kind of what they're associating this pentacle that you're offering them with. Like a booby prize almost, right? It's almost like they're saying, you need to address the issue. And you're like, I'm trying. But I think this is just a case of different love languages and communication styles at play here, Cappy. I think that's what it is. Okay, can we clarify death? Because they've shown me death here twice. Like they have death energy all over them in regards to both the connection and themselves. Not that no one's going to die. Death energy just means transformation. Okay, can I get the death card, please? The death card. The Fool. The Queen of Pentacles. The Five of Cups. Right, so whatever you did upset them, they've now gone, right, I'm just going to look after number one. I don't care about anyone else. It's like they've almost convinced themselves that whatever's going on with you guys is over already, even though you're trying to do something. You're coming back around, but they're like, no, it's done now. No, you left me, it's done. Bit stubborn, if you ask me. I don't like to judge because I don't know what it's about. It could have been very serious, Cappy, and I don't mean to blame you, but it could have been very serious. But they're showing me, no, I'm going at this alone. Right. Also reverse these energies as you see fit as well, guys. Whoever's gone down here, this person's not taking it well. Okay, can I get judgment, please? Judgment. Judgment, please. Judgment. Judgment. Oh, the Ace of Wands in reverse. The Eight of Pentacles. The Knave of Pentacles, which is the Page of Pentacles. So it's like... So they're saying, like, they don't have enough tools for the job at hand. So they know that they need to grow. So they are focusing on themselves for that reason as well, and wanting a new beginning with themselves. I don't think they think that whatever they bring to the table is going to be quite enough with you, Cappy. They probably didn't think that the whole time. But if you poured a vanishing act on them, it's like it almost confirmed that they couldn't match you, and then they've just withdrawn completely over it and slid into a kind of death process. I mean, like, it's not like I mean, there's other things going on with them, I'm sure, but seems to be in relation to you. That's kind of where they're at. They're like, I'm busy with my death process, so not today, Capricorn. There's one way of looking at it, you know. I get that, you know. If your person's going through a major transformation, it's hard to engage with people on, you know, at the level you used to, or in a sensible level if you're all combobulated up there. But let's see what's going on with the connection. Right, can we clarify the Wheel of Fortune? That's probably why we need time. Right, this person needs time. Can we get the Wheel of Fortune, please? The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. In the shared connection, please. The Wheel of Fortune in the shared connection. Oh, Lydia, which is like, it's like the Green and Goddess and God. So it has the same vibe. Sorry, the above deck's slightly different from the Rider-Waite. It's actually a Celtic deck. So this is very much like the Emperor and Empress. But it's like John the Empress is about to give birth. There's actually Emperor and Empress, so she's pregnant there as well. But the Emperor's actually in the card with her in this one. It's like the divine couple. So you have a very strong connection and very well energetically matched and a great potential. It's just this what's going on here is like the fly in the ointment, right? Yeah, wisdom. That's like the High Priestess there, which you both are showing me. You're showing me that you're in touch with your High Priestess. Their High Priestess is in reverse. So they're just kind of a little bit behind you on that intuitive thinking, and they need to basically get back in touch with their heart space there. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, so this is Pentacle again. So the offer, there's a chance for this offer to come back round. Or they might come back to you and go, actually, maybe we should take a look at that again. Maybe I will accept you coming back. Maybe I will accept this little boon you're giving me, right? Can I get the Queen of Pentacles there? The Queen of Pentacles? Queen of Pentacles. Oh, we've got the Ace of Elements. So this is basically, in this card, you've got all four aces. This is all four aces, Cappy. Under self-care. So it's like almost looking after yourself at this time and your person looking after themselves. I think it might be things might come together. Oh, we've got the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, that makes sense. And then we've got the Four of Cups in reverse. So for a period of time, it's almost going to be like you trying to come apart and kind of ignoring each other. That's going to flip on its head. So this person who's moving away from you because of heartache, or you moved away from them, it's like you start slowly re-engaging again together. You've got a lot to sort through though, because the Five of Pentacles is here. So that's about working through feelings of lack, where you both disappointed each other probably at some point, how you can move forwards. And then you both come to some realization that you both need to be happy, healthy, stable in yourselves as individuals. And then all four elements come together, which is the most harmonious energy you could possibly get in the deck, right? Beautiful. I mean, the love's already here. It's just you've got to balance everything else. Balance is reattained. And that's what you wanted in the beginning there, Cappy, because you've got justice in your energy. That's what you're trying to achieve. Well done. So I think this might be spearheaded a bit by you, Cappy, if I'm honest. All right, can we get the King of Cups there, please? The shared connection, the King of Cups. Yeah, the path. It's a new beginning. The Seven of Cups, after a little bit of deciding how to do it, and then the Two of Swords again. Don't Two of Swords this, Cappy. You're trying to get back into Two of Swords energy. Well, I'm just going to logic my way out of this. You can't logic your way out of it. You've got to stay in touch with that High Priestess, because I can see you slipping a little bit there as time goes on. The High Priestess, your intuitive energy starts to slip again. And that's when things get confusing again. So if you stay connected to that intuitive feeling, the intuitive energy and power within you, then the new path then starts to open up for you towards deep divine love and affection. With this person, without this person, the energy of love is there for both of you. But if you go into your heads too much, that's for both of you, I'd say, that's when things start to get muddied. That's when things start going south. Okay, can I please get some advice for Cappies, please? Advice for Capricorn. Advice for my happy Cappies, please. Okay. Right, can I get some advice? Universal advice for Capricorn. Universal advice. Okay, all right. Okay, yeah, time apart, Six of Arrows, new beginning. And home, Ten of Stones. So it steadies out in the end, but you two have just deviated off of paths for a while. Your person has to do some real intuitive digging around. You've already done that. Your issue now seems to be more around communication. That's kind of what you want to be focusing on. If you had my advice here, it's arrows and swords you need to focus on. Getting that balanced communication, balanced give and take in that regard. Now, if you're going to disappear off into the wilderness, Cappy, you've got to let people know, right? And I think that's been the crux of it. I think you pulled back first, and then they got hurt by that, and now they have pulled back, and you're trying to come in to fix it, but they're like, no, what if you do it again? But over time, they will come back round. It's just that they're not in touch with their heart at the moment, and they're in their head and over-catastrophizing. But there is a new beginning there with the Fool, and it's going to lead you. The Fool's going straight to his Ten of Pentacles, to his Ten of Stones, which is a long-lasting commitment and stability. Okay, Cappy, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. Thanks for joining me here in the Zen Den, guys. I hope the reading helped and I hope it resonated. If it did, let me know in the comments below. If you're interested in a personal one-to-one reading with me, then check the description box for my Calendly links. And with that, Cappy, I'm going to love you and leave you. And until the next one, take care.